Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jade Cargill's current whereabouts have been revealed amid WWE's investigation into her backstage attack. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis recently provided security evidence that put the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez at the scene of the attack, but could not confirm they were the culprits. Cargill used to be in a tag team with Bianca Belair, but was replaced by Naomi after she was ambushed on the November 22, 2024 episode of SmackDown. Belair and Naomi lost the Women's Tag Team Championships to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez in the main event of last night's episode of WWE AEW. Following the title change last night, the former AEW star took to Instagram to reveal that she was enjoying her time on vacation in the Bahamas. There was a massive update today on Jade Cargill's rumored return to the company. The former AEW star is expected to return to action soon after missing several months of television. Wrestling veteran Vince Russo recently discussed who was responsible for the attack and suggested that he has known the answer for a long time. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Brodown show with Mac Davis, Russo claimed it was obvious that Bianca Belair and Naomi were the ones behind the attack. The legend added that he had known that for a while and could not be convinced that Liv Morgan was the mastermind. Check out Vince Russo's comments in the video below. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair captured the Women's Tag Team Championships twice as a duo before the 32-year-old's hiatus from WWE. It will be fascinating to see what WWE has planned for the storyline when Jade Cargill makes her long-awaited return to television. Introduction: the mystery surrounding Jade Cargill's absence. Jade Cargill, one of the most dominant and charismatic figures in professional wrestling today, has been conspicuously absent from television programming and major live events in recent months. Her incredible presence, combined with her unbeaten streak and unique persona, quickly made her a standout star. As a key figure in All Elite Wrestling, AEW, her departure from the ring left fans wondering not just about her next move, but about her well-being and future in the world of professional wrestling. The mystery deepened when reports surfaced of a WWE investigation into her status, with no clear answers emerging. This article seeks to shed light on the circumstances surrounding Jade Cargill's sudden disappearance from the limelight, the WWE's investigation into her whereabouts, and the impact this has had on her career and the larger wrestling world. Jade Cargill's rise to fame. To fully appreciate the weight of her absence, it is important to reflect on Jade Cargill's remarkable rise within AEW. Cargill made her wrestling debut in 2020, signing with AEW at a time when the company was actively trying to build a more diverse roster to compete with WWE. Her imposing figure, combined with an innate athleticism honed from her background in basketball, made her an immediate force in AEW's women's division. Her first major storyline was her rivalry with AEW Women's World Champion Nyla Rose, and within a short span of time, Cargill had crafted an undeniable presence. She went on to develop her undefeated streak, which became one of the defining aspects of her character, and was heralded by fans and pundits alike as the next big thing in women's wrestling. Cargill's persona, that bitch, was embraced by fans, her swagger, confidence, and in-ring prowess, leaving an indelible mark on AEW's brand. Her performance in AEW signaled the company's intent to build around her as a cornerstone talent. So when Jade suddenly disappeared from AEW programming, questions started to arise. No official reasons were provided, leading to speculation regarding her future. To make matters more intriguing, reports of a WWE investigation into her whereabouts began to surface, but with no concrete answers. The investigation. WWE's efforts to find Jade Cargill. The WWE's investigation into Jade Cargill's absence began in earnest following her unexplained absence from AEW. Although WWE had previously made overtures to Cargill, enticing her with an opportunity to join the biggest wrestling company in the world, her contract with AEW was still in place. Cargill had repeatedly expressed satisfaction with her position in AEW, and many insiders had assumed she would continue to build her legacy there. However, with her sudden disappearance, WWE's interest in her swelled. Given her undefeated streak and enormous potential, the company was keen to bring her into their fold, hoping to tap into her star power. WWE's interest was more than just about securing another top female star. They saw an opportunity to capitalize on the allure of the unknown. Cargill, being absent from the public eye, became even more of a mystery, and this added a layer of intrigue to her potential signing. It was not long before rumors began to circulate that WWE had launched an investigation to understand what had happened to the AEW star. The reports that followed were vague at best, with sources claiming WWE had made numerous attempts to contact Cargill's representatives, but were met with silence. Theories ranged from Cargill secretly negotiating a move to WWE to the idea that she was simply taking time off due to personal matters. In any case, the lack of transparency fueled speculation, and fans began to wonder if this was the beginning of a new chapter for Cargill in WWE or a deeper issue behind the scenes. The public search and WWE's growing frustration. As the months passed, WWE's frustration with the investigation only seemed to deepen. Numerous high-level executives within the company reportedly voiced concern over Cargill's disappearance. There were even claims that WWE had begun to question whether the investigation was an effort to secure a high-profile signing or whether it was merely an exercise in managing media hype. The mainstream press was quick to pick up on the story, with many wrestling journalists speculating that the prolonged search could indicate a shift in the balance of power in the women's wrestling division. WWE has long been considered the industry leader, but AEW's rise has given the company some serious competition in the last several years. A potential acquisition of Cargill could serve as a major blow to AEW, and it's possible that WWE was hoping to capture her while she was on the sidelines. However, this investigation didn't just spark public speculation, it also led to some behind-the-scenes tensions. WWE, typically known for its tight control over talent and their public image, found itself in uncharted territory. How could they sign a talent that seemed so elusive? And what was the real reason behind Jade's sudden disappearance from AEW? Jade's social media silence. One of the most curious aspects of the situation was Jade Cargill's silence on social media. Cargill had previously used social platforms to promote her brand and connect with her growing fan base, but in the wake of her absence from AEW, she became virtually invisible online. In today's age of constant digital connectivity, such an absence from social media is a significant red flag. Fans and media outlets were left to speculate on whether her silence was intentional or if something more serious was at play. This also played into the idea that WWE was unable to get in touch with her. The lack of any public statements or updates from Cargill made it difficult for anyone, including WWE, to get a clear sense of her intentions. Was she considering a return to AEW? Or was she preparing for a career-defining move to WWE? No one knew for sure. While speculation swirled, there was a growing sense of impatience on the part of WWE. In typical WWE fashion, the company began to leak stories about their efforts to locate Cargill, painting themselves as the diligent company working tirelessly to bring her on board. But despite these reports, there was no direct confirmation from Cargill herself, which only added to the mystery. The shift. Cargill's unexpected return to the spotlight. Amid all the confusion, Jade Cargill made a surprise appearance that caught both AEW and WWE off guard. After months of speculation and silence, Cargill reappeared in public at a major wrestling-related charity event. This unexpected appearance was her first public outing in months and instantly made headlines across the industry. During the event, Cargill spoke briefly with reporters, revealing that her absence from the wrestling world had been due to personal reasons. She did not delve into the specifics, but mentioned she needed time to recalibrate and focus on herself. The crowd erupted in applause as she shared her appreciation for her fans and all the support she had received during her hiatus. Her charisma and confidence were clearly intact, and it was evident that her time away had only built anticipation for her eventual return. Despite this revelation, the WWE investigation into her whereabouts continued. WWE had hoped to bring Cargill on board, but now it seemed like the situation was far more complicated than anyone had anticipated. While the details of Cargill's future remained unclear, her return to the public eye confirmed that she had not left the world of wrestling for good. Whether her next move would be back to AEW or a leap to WWE was still up in the air. But one thing was certain: Cargill's presence would be felt wherever she went. The impact on AEW and WWE. Jade Cargill's sudden disappearance and subsequent return had a profound impact on both AEW and WWE. For AEW, her absence was a blow to their women's division, as Cargill was one of their brightest stars. AEW had been on the rise, and Cargill was seen as an essential part of their future. The company had to quickly pivot to other talents in the absence of their powerhouse performer, but the void left by her was palpable. For WWE, the situation was equally delicate. While they had shown interest in signing Cargill, her return to the spotlight left them in a difficult position. WWE had likely hoped to secure her during her period of absence, but now, with Cargill's renewed public presence, they would need to shift their strategy. Conclusion: the future of Jade Cargill. As of now, Jade Cargill's future in the wrestling world remains uncertain. Her sudden disappearance, the WWE investigation, and her eventual return to the public eye have only heightened the intrigue surrounding her career. What's clear is that Cargill is a force to be reckoned with, whether she returns to AEW, makes the jump to WWE, or decides to carve her own path entirely. Jade Cargill has already made her mark on professional wrestling, and wherever she goes next, it's certain that she will continue to leave a lasting impact on the industry. The wrestling world is watching closely, eagerly awaiting her next move. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.